Happy holidays, happy holidays, I'm singing. Oh, hi, welcome. It is what day? Well, it's a 2-3. It is day 23 of Sharing is Caring, tips of the day during this health storm. Thank you for coming back and joining me. And today, we're just moving right along. It's holidays. Now, during this health storm, things have changed. So we have to change the way that we do holidays. And this is where you really get to be creative, right? This is really where you get to use that creativity and think of it a different way. Now, first off, what is our number one responsibility during this? Number one responsibility. We all know it. It's staying home and social distancing, right? Staying home. One of the first things that we need to do. So during these holidays, we need to change the way we think about it, the way things are done. That's our one simple job. Now, there are a lot of essential services out there, and we thank you for doing this day in and day out, protecting us, the healthcare workers all out there, the people stocking the shelves for the food. Thank you. Now, there's another person that is also, or I deem as essential workers, and that is, yes, the Easter Bunny. It's Easter weekend coming up, and yes, the Easter Bunny will have to do things a little bit different. We had a few ideas. If you checked out video number 22, which was yesterday, if you haven't had a chance, it's still up here, so you can go back and check it out as well. Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, all essential services. The way they do it just may be a little different, Now, there's a couple other things that's been happening. School has ended in some or most locations, maybe confirmed to the rest of the year that you need to maybe just not get to go back to classrooms. But that doesn't mean that you stop educating and you stop doing learning. Why? One of the ways to look at it is we are not at summer vacation yet. And yes, some of us have jobs that don't exist or they're on hold right now and stay home, but it's not a vacation yet. Our responsibility is staying home and staying distancing, right? Now, when we look at that, that's just kind of the mindset. So one thing about kids being home, vacation hasn't started yet. You're still at school. You still should be learning at home, all right? You have a long weekend coming up because it's Easter. Great. So let's plan for all those Easter items. Now, a couple other things that's happening, right, is that we really need to get back to some of the basics, right? That's where creativity, back to the basics. One thing you want to be is you should be thankful for what we have now. We should be thankful for what we have now. That is so important because now we've had the time to kind of stop and think about things and maybe look at them in a little different perspective, a little different set of eyes, right? So we have to be creative. And so that is going to be so important. You've been creating new habits. One of your habits, hey, joining in and watching me every day. And thank you. I appreciate the support that you've been giving out there. If this puts a smile on your face, we have accomplished the goal for the day, right? Now, yes, we can limit the times that we need to go out. We should be doing it. This is a team effort. We're fighting this health storm. It's a team effort. And we are one big team as a country, as the world, to do our part. All right? Now, the other thing is that there's birthdays. Now, no, you can't go out and have the big birthday parties, but think about it this. How can you have, and I've seen some great examples, even one of my nephews had a birthday, he turned 8, loved the creativity, and he had one of his best birthdays with not having a whole bunch of items, but it was just back to the basics. So let me know, put down below, how are you celebrating birthdays differently now? How are you celebrating those birthdays? What about anniversaries that are coming up, right? have to celebrate them a little bit different. That's okay. Maybe things could be postponed. How about, right? There are some weddings that had been scheduled. Well, they have a couple options. They can postpone it, move it out to the future. You've also seen online where some people have had the weddings and they just did it a little different. People joined in using technology. Technology is the key for this as well. So the holidays, how are we celebrating them differently? All right, so put your comments down below. Hey, how, if you've had a birthday, anniversary, right, some of the holidays, how did you handle them? What did you do differently by social distancing and staying home? Right, we love to see, because what's happening is that there's so many great ideas out there, and we want to make sure that we get to share them, right? Birthdays and everything. And when you think about continuing to go out, I just want you to, stop, right? Limit your times. Stop. Don't go close to people. I want you to stop. Stay in your homes, right, as much as possible. So that's where structuring and planning comes into place. All right. Hey, holidays, a little bit of different. Put down how you're celebrating holidays, whether it's birthdays. We got Easter coming up this weekend. What is the differences that you're doing using technology? Back to the basics, right? Appreciate what you have. Those are the things that we're looking for. Share them below. Happy holidays. Happy holidays.